G'day, welcome to your August Psychic Zodiac Wheel reading. You're with Elise. Thank you for joining me. August 2020. We got there pretty quick, really, August. And this month I'm going to use my beautiful new tarot cards, the Lotus Tarot deck. The little message there on them is, as above, so below, for the miracles of the one. Beautiful deck, which I have been cleansing and getting familiar with. I do love them. So, August, my dear viewers, antennas up. You may already have found through this year that you've lightened your load a bit and are removing what you don't need. Resolving issues which might have been a bit tedious. And there's certainly a few things for us all to have to resolve and revamp. So those influences and energies are still present with us from the Jupiter retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde and Pluto retrograde. So they're all still in retrograde motion. Okay? But that's a good sign because it's giving us time to really work on things and sort out what is working for us and what isn't working for us. So they will all move direct soon enough. The Neptune energy in retrograde I've found very interesting. It does give you that feeling of being tired and a bit drained. And it also highlights our ability to receive messages in our dreams from our higher self or other entities. So I'm looking forward to doing the wheels this month to see how the Mars energy is working for all of you and in what area. That will be giving you that feeling of getting your mojo back, which will be really nice for a lot of us. Okay, so on with the reading. Gemini, welcome to your August Zodiac Wheel forecast. For Geminis, there's your beautiful Gemini card signifying the Gemini reading. So I'll focus now into the Gemini frequency for you and ask Divine Light, angels and guides to join me in this reading for Gemini. What messages do you have for Gemini for August 2020? For Gemini's highest good and the good of all concerned. Okay. Keep going, they say. Thank you. Stop there. First card. And the second card. The Tower and the Devil. Something sudden is coming out of the blue. And the Devil is a temptation. Being tempted. So be careful. You may suddenly find yourself very tempted to do something that may not be for your best interest. But you've got the Nine of Cups there, so that's letting you know that there is a wish being fulfilled for you, Geminis, so be careful what you actually wish for. The Moon. The Moon is about something being mysterious. Seven of Pentacles. Choice in business. Business or pleasure, I would say, will be some of the choices that you have to make. Ace of Pentacles, a new business venture. Eight of Wands, there is a feeling of being trapped or unable to see your way clear. The Eight of Swords, bit of confusion as well. The Hierophant, the Hermit, sorry, I don't know why I'm thinking Hierophant. Okay, so the Hermit, transformation and introspection. The Emperor, the Emperor is the commander and the chief. Aries energy there, and Mars is in Aries at the moment. Very decisive. And the Empress. Wow, you've got a lot of major arcana. So important events will be opening up for you in the next 30 days. And you have a lot signifying that there's passageways of growth expanding and opening up for you too with all this major arcana. And it's not completely in your own hands either. There's higher forces at work here. And you've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's wanting you to stay at home. Wanting you to isolate. And even having to isolate from social groups by the looks of that. The Magician is a wonderful energy. It's the communicator. It's also a card of healing taking place. The Magician. Excuse me. So here with the Tower, you've been shown here to let go of unstable lifestyles and forge a new path. If you don't let go of a lifestyle that is not serving you or others, you will experience upheaval, unexpected shocks and surprises, and it will be related to karma for your actions. So funnily enough, it's also a message of letting you know to get outside your comfort zone. Okay? And be flexible. They're saying, I'm hearing be flexible. Now here with your area of how you earn your money, your self-worth, your possessions, you've got the devil. And this is about controlling your ambition. The devil card is a Capricorn card, it's a Saturn energy, so it's the taskmaster. And it's about being tempted to things like lust or addiction to things. Wanting to have power over something or someone. It's also, you know, one of those messages of broken promises. So just be wary of that, okay? Because you need to maybe review your approach to your material and financial resources. It's a message of looking after oneself and your own resources with maturity. You may find yourself holding on to your money and your possessions in order to feel secure, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But is it at the expense of wanting to have power over someone else, or breaking your promises, or having your promises broken to you? Or are you lusting after someone or something? So it is definitely a time to really look within to what is motivating you. And here we have the wish card being in your area of communication. So do be careful what you wish for, because with it in that communication area, it's letting me know that your words are very powerful at the moment. So you may well find that you will get what you wish for. And being the Nine of Cups, wishes materialize. You really are in a position to have your dreams come true. So don't give up on what you search for you, looking at things like your inner happiness and emotional fulfillment. This is also about enjoying the finer things of life. And it certainly is emotional fulfillment. So you will be receiving some sort of communication that will give you that sense of fulfillment. Now the new moon is also here on the 19th of August, the new moon in Leo. So your ability to really acquire great knowledge is indicated with that new moon in Leo. There's leadership qualities there also, so you may lead the communication, you may lead getting people talking about something. On the other hand, you may just find that you're enjoying a really good story, or becoming the storyteller, being that enthusiastic communicator. Alright? Connections there with your siblings as well. Maybe sharing with the family some of the stories of what it was like when you were growing up. Then you have the moon, the mystery of the moon. Here in the area of your home and your family. And there could be some criticism there. Might be towards the home environment that you grew up in, or trying to get the family on board to get the house in order and keep things neat and tidy. And the moon often does indicate that you're carrying other people's baggage. And there's a need to separate reality from illusion. And there will be those of you that are working on heightening your psychic abilities. Trusting that intuition. Here you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is speaking to me of options, a choice in the direction that you're going in. But you're believing in your dreams, which is wonderful because, as I said, you've got that wish fulfilled showing there. So this is to do with what brings you joy. And you know, this is also showing you that this guy is very happy with what he's been able to achieve and where to from here in the area that is about how you have your fun and how you share your creative pursuits with loved ones. There will be those of you who are on the lookout for a good partner that you can commit to and have fun with. And the Ace of Pentacles is a Venus card. It is a timing card as well. So the timing is the time of Taurus or Virgo or Capricorn. It's also showing the ambition to climb the mountain of success and not give up. The Archangel Uriel is also associated with the Ace of Pentacles. So it is an earth energy, and it is about meticulous detail and determination to achieve a creative endeavour. It's beginnings, as are all aces, and financial improvement. Being in the area of work and health, it could indicate for many of you a salary increase, more money by taking on extra shifts or getting a second job, and it's letting you know that in your working life there is a secure foundation for the future. Okay? So a career change is also indicated with the Ace of Pentacles for those of you that are wanting to change jobs or take on that extra job. So having 2 jobs instead of 1. The 8 of Swords is a bit of confusion to do with partnerships. You're not happy with a personal partnership, or it could be a business life and feeling trapped. But it's definitely confusion and being held up or being stopped. Alright? So if you're feeling trapped, give yourself the time to think about the big picture. Because the more you focus on, I can't get out of this situation, or I'm trapped, or I don't want to be with this person anymore, you're not being a part of the solution. And it's going to feel like you're never going to be able to free yourself up. Okay? So find that balance between self-assertion and giving of yourself to others. Because there's some cause for you to want to find your identity here in this partnership that you're dealing with. This also is an area that is to do with hidden enemies too. So you may have to be dealing with someone who is unpleasant, and you don't really want to have to go in and sort this situation out, but it looks to me that unfortunately you do have to sort out this situation. So I will ask for the divine direction message for you in that situation. So, yeah, contemplate, meditate, reconnect with your inner spirit. And if your mind is, I really do recommend putting on your favourite album from when you were young, or your favourite album today, and listen to the music that used to inspire you and give you that escape. Especially as we get older, especially coming from a generation that music was pretty much everything, because we didn't actually have video games, or in a lot of ways we didn't even have video players to watch movies or anything like that. So music really was the way that we related to everything through music. So I really still feel that music can calm the mind, and by picking the right album, it will take you out of your present situation of that feeling of being trapped and unable to move, and you don't have to move. Your mind will take you to wherever that music takes you, to a time when you know, things felt so much easier. So yeah, meditate, listen to music. For those of you that enjoy yoga, get your yoga practice going again in your daily routine. That will help lift that feeling of being trapped. Now here, the Hermit In the area of other people's resources, inheritances, governments, taxes, banks, insurances, you have the Hermit. And he is the one that lights the path ahead. He goes in and spends time in contemplation and introspection on a meditative journey. He withdraws from the social scene. So it's the right time for you to find peace and solitude in order to think and find clarity. And you're not going to want to be disturbed. So there is that energy of, you know, you're happy in your own space. And it will enable you to be involved in a deeper understanding of your own true merit and your own self-worth. And maintain that sense of integrity. Because there is fundamental changes that are occurring, and over time you will alter your perspective. And it will be altering your perspective on what you're willing to put in, what you're willing to invest in time itself, in money situations, in love, along with reviving your approach to your material financial resources and how you're handling them. That's the area that the Hermit is influencing. So it's about maturing and looking after yourself when it comes to shared resources, as well as your area in your spread, Gemini, that is ruled by Capricorn. And Capricorn is being triggered yet again this year with the Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, all in retrograde here in this 8th house area. So it's the end of a cycle of beliefs, and the new cycle in your life is signifying a time of renewal. So you know you can see the signs of growth already by now. It is a beneficial time, but it has also got that connotation with it being in retrograde, Jupiter in particular, of handling conflicts to do with your public reputation, to do with preventing misunderstandings in the long run, and you know, diffusing disagreements. So there may be the situation where you have to sort of put those skills into praxis. But it is also a message of letting you know that from sorting all that out, you will find that you're splitting from old groups of thought to meeting more like-minded people. Okay, now Pluto is in here too, and Pluto is an energy that does not let us move forward with anything that isn't aligned with our highest good. You reap what you sow with Pluto. So there's a karmic energy connected with that. So also remembering that the Pluto conjunct Jupiter aspect is a message about that, of not being involved in risky behaviour and not taking risks, there's consequences for taking risks or having risky behaviour, which is connected to the Lord of Karma, which is Saturn, which is rules, regulations, traditions, and can manifest as jealousy, can manifest as being disgruntled, not having your boundaries set. So be purposeful and do the hard work through these transits, but don't take risks. Risky behaviour will have consequences, okay? 9th house with the Emperor, the Aries energy, and the Mars in Aries energy is quite strong here through August. It's still going direct, so it's still got all that drive and energetic passion and that will to win is the Emperor. He's the commander-in-chief, and he's the father figure as well, and a career man. Definitely has that respect quality. And for you, Gemini, it's that sense of having being the master of your own destiny and bringing order to chaos. There may be some of you that are actually thinking about starting a new family because you've got the Empress next to the Emperor. So I do feel that there could be those discussions going on for you as well. Okay, so I do like that Emperor energy there in the 9th house, where there is the full moon in Aquarius on the 3rd of August. So that also is about detachment, that Aquarius energy. And the full moon will be shining a light on that area of foreign cultures and higher education, philosophy, your beliefs, religion. That ability to examine things in great detail also is a strong energy here. You know, you really can get to the bottom of a situation. But not a good time to go against the law or traditions. There is indications that you could want to discover foreign cultures or foreign lands. There's a strong drive there, so it could be again a great time for you to do some research and look into your ancestry or your family tree. If you're not able to actually go to where your ancestors came from, for example, you can find out a bit about them, depending how far they go back. Some people's ancestry doesn't go back as far as other people's, but it's still interesting finding out about who they were and in effect giving you more of an idea of how you became you, and that there's more to it than what you thought. Yeah, so I really like that Emperor there. That's a leadership qualities being shown. So there's also a part of you that can enlighten and acknowledge others. And you've got the Empress here on the zenith of the wheel, which, as I said, that's the mother and father card right next door to each other. So it is a good sign of being ready to start a family for many of you. And the Empress is fruitful, creative. She's the goddess of fertility. She is also in tune with her heart and her head. They work together. It indicates a relationship with your mother that you're dealing with also at the moment. For others, there may be a proposal. It's certainly showing that on a professional level, you are giving birth to new life. So I do feel that there's something new starting up there to do with your professional life. Indeed, Gemini women may find, if they are with child, that you know, they will have to change the way they do their professional life. But this is definitely a duality reading. It's for male and female. Both the symbols of male and female are being shown here in the prominent area. So it's for both of you, as all my readings are. But this one in particular is really significantly showing that. So, the other thing with the 10th house too is that Neptune is in there, retrograde, dissolving previous attitudes. So there are those of you who may be falling pregnant here through August, or finding out that you're pregnant, and this is letting me know that that is what's going to dissolve your previous attitudes and perceptions. So it could sort of really be a bit of a whirlwind, out of the blue situation, but it's going to make way for new realities to be perceived. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles reversed. She is in your area of social acquaintances, friendship groups, hopes and fears, manifestation. How you manifest what you're striving for. And this is letting me know that in reverse, her message is one of wanting to stay at home and be isolated, and considering a new career path, or a new way to be in your career, but also isolating yourself from it. Let me know, Gemini, where that fits in for you. It's a very beautiful card. I'll turn it around the right way. I don't know if you can see that. It's beautiful. Out in the woods, because the Queen of Pentacles loves nature. So whichever way it goes, if you're making decisions about your career, spending time in nature is certainly going to help you come to a very comfortable, nurturing decision for yourself. And then you have the Magician. This is a good sign for health issues, seeing as the 12th house is about health. The Magician is about good decisions. And opening up plans so that you can put them into action. Making your dreams a reality. Having all the skills and tools to do that. And not doubting that within yourself. So you may find yourself experiencing intuitive flashes. And really probing that human psyche. So I do love that card, the Magician. It can be a bit of a trickster. So you may find it funny to sort of, you know, be a bit of a comedian, be a bit tricky like that. Quirky sense of humour. Whether others actually find it funny or not. Yeah, because there is that trickster quality with that that Magician there. But it's also about getting messages telepathically as well in that 12th house area. So just remember here, through August is also another time where a lot can be accomplished. That Mars in Aries, it's there for 6 months, and in August it's slowing down a little bit, but it's still direct, it's still moving forward. So it may seem like it's only baby steps, but forward indeed is the direction we're going in. Alright, and it's also a warrior energy, and it's about your physical being as well. So you may find that with your friendship groups as well, you're getting more involved in some sort of physical activity that's looking after your physical well-being, focused on that. It's a good time with that Mars energy there to really give you the enthusiasm to do that sort of thing. So now I will just ask for the angel card. What angel is around you for you to be able to just there may be some of you too with that moon down here, that this pregnancy that I'm being shown and the fertility, if not pregnancy, it's been a bit of a secret. There's some sort of mystery or secret involved in it as well. So maybe you didn't get told straight away, or the person involved didn't actually even know they were. That kind of thing. Hence why you've got the Tower there. Some sudden news out of the blue that you weren't expecting. Angel message for Gemini for August, please. Who is Gemini's guardian angel? Thank you. And you have Angel of Imagination and the number 17 with that. And I'll just put it a bit closer. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. It's a beautiful card. daydreaming and visualizing are some of the best ways to produce manifestation of our goals and ideals, really. And I find it works every time for me. So it certainly will work for you. So the angel of imagination message is: your imagination is a glimpse of what you can and will bring into your life. The affirmation with that card is: I am inspired by my angels of imagination to use my imagination to bring my thoughts into reality. Lovely. Thoughts into reality. Be careful what you wish for, Gemini. So use your imagination to really visualize how you want this all to unfold for you. Don't come from a place of fear. Be in this world but not of it, I'm hearing. Okay, so your animal medicine card for August for Gemini, please. Thank you. Dear Medicine, the Princess of Summer. Sensitive, kind, open-hearted, inexperienced. Dear Medicine, you can expect to kindle a new romantic relationship or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Well, let me know in the comments, Gemini, and if this reading is your reading, give it the thumbs up, and you can contact me for a more deeper look into a personal reading for you. Until then, sending you peace and many blessings, Gemini. Namaste.